Welcome to Grand Valley High School. This is Dr. Plowman welcoming you to the 2017-2018 school year. We're very proud of our school and what it does for kids, how we do academically, athletically, activity, music-wise, school plays. We have it all here for you. I'm going to show you a couple things as we get started for the year, talk about a couple policies that'll put you in good shape as we have one of our greatest years ever. Let's be elite. I'd like to introduce you to my familia. This is the front office, the hub, the center, the heartbeat of our school. Let me introduce you to some important people. Any attendance issues, you're checking in, checking out, coming back from a doctor's appointment, you would talk to Miss Chambers over there. She's going to help you out with attendance. Over here to my right is Miss Struy. Miss Struy is a receptionist. She takes care of a lot of our efforts. If you have discipline issues, a mass of tardies, anything like that, she will be the one to help you out in the process. Now let's go back and meet my boss. This is Miss Perry, my boss. If you need to get tickets, take care of obligations, take care of class fees, buy a couple tickets to the dance. She's in charge, and if there's anything I don't know, Miss Perry knows all the answers. Within our front office is the nurse's office. Here's where you go to take medications. Remember, you can't walk around with medications on you. You bring them here and they can help you with that. If you have to get blood tested for diabetes, if you're not feeling well, if you get hurt at school, here's where you go to get some help. You have Mrs. Gann over here, and you have Mrs. Rowland over here. They're here to help you. Also, a public service reminder for you. Seniors, in order to be coming back to school on Monday, you need to have your meningococcal virus immunization taken care of. So please do that. Get it to these ladies before Monday, or we'll be coming after you. This beautiful place is the activities office. The activities office is where you go if you're an athlete, musician, part of an activity. If you have to leave during the day and you want to still participate in whatever practice or performance, audition, rehearsal, you need to make sure you sign out on their board that you're going to be leaving during that time. I'd first like to introduce you to Miss CJ. She really runs the activities office, makes sure that you have all the paperwork you need, that your buses are ready to go, etc. Also over here is Miss Smith. Well, was over here was Miss Smithson. She is the other person who works in the activities office. Make sure you come and visit them if you need anything. Let's go meet the activities director. Our activities director is Mr. Hart. Mr. Hart, who won 4 best hair competitions at Fort Osage High School, has now joined us over here. Do you have any words of advice, Mr. Hart?
I do. Get involved. Get involved in your school. Take opportunities every day to improve yourself. Get involved in our high school and create a legacy here at Grand Valley.
Hidden gem within our activities office is one of our assistant principals here. Mr. Smith, it's his second year here for being a principal, and he was here 10 years as an AP Psychology Extraordinary Teacher. Let's see what he has to say about his job. Mr. Smith, how are you?
Hi, staff and students. I am in charge of seniors, discipline, technology, Eagle Time. If you have any questions about any of those things, stop by my office. I'll be happy to talk to you.
A little aside right now, is there anything more embarrassing when you come to work in what you think is a stylish outfit and you look and someone's wearing the same thing as you? Don't let that happen to you. Another one of my amazing assistant principals is second year principal Bill Brooks. Mr. Brooks, tell us about your job.
Oh, hey everybody. I primarily work with juniors, although if you're not a junior, you can come talk to me anytime. I work with professional development for teachers, and I'm just basically do anything else that needs to be done around here.
Thank you, Mr. Brooks.
No problem.
We like to call him the Candy Man because he always has some candy to offer us. Dr. Plowman back here, and I want to tell you, in order to graduate from Grand Valley High School, we believe in giving back to the community. And we want to make sure that people get their 20 hours of community service, which is necessary to graduate. Here we have one of our great teachers in charge of that, making sure you get your 20 hours, providing opportunities on her board of where you can get community service hours. What you want to do is go to room 201 with Miss Lever. Dr. Plowman back again. Hey, I wanted to tell you a little bit about our A+ program. If you're a student here and you're eligible, you need to sign up for A+. A lot of details are on the website, but if you have any questions, you'll come see our A+ coordinator. The basketball coach, Mr. Herbert, he's in room 212, A+ coordinator. Get signed up. Welcome to the counseling office, one of the hubs for your social, emotional, and academic well-being. They'll get you graduated and they'll keep you happy. I'd like to start by introducing our receptionist, our guidance office secretary. She'll always make sure you get to the right person at the right time, Mrs. Hipsher.
Hello.
And I also want to, she's on the phone now, so we're going to be very quiet. She's not on the phone now. This is Miss Denham. She is and she is a registrar at our school, which means she takes care of transcripts, graduation type stuff. We're really excited to have her here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, introduce you to the freshman counselor. His name's Mr. Vagno, but you know him as Mr. V. Mr. Vagno, what do you have to say?
You know, I'm here for freshmen, all freshmen, and I'm looking out for them. You know, I'm looking out, I have their back. So.
Thank you, Mr. V.
You're welcome.
Very disturbing. And now we're going to meet Mr. Jacobson. He'll tell you a little bit about his job. He's been with us for 2 years now.
Yeah, I am the sophomore through senior counselor, L through Z. Anything you need, if my door's open, come on in. I'll be happy to help you.
I'd like to now introduce you to our final counselor, Miss Lucas. Miss Lucas, what do you do here?
I work with sophomore through seniors, A through K.
Okay, so we've got our 3 counselors. You need anything, come down to the guidance office, and the Fabulous 5 will be here to help. I'd now like to introduce our other assistant principal. He's been with me the 11 years I've been here at Grain Valley High School, Mr. Terrence. Mr. Terrence, tell him a little bit about your job here.
I oversee freshmen and sophomores, also deal with attendance and the overall building culture.
Awesome. And remember, Mr. Terrence will always have the door open. The door is always open to have a conversation with Mr. Terrence. I want to talk to all of you about something all of us care deeply about. Your cell phones. We allow them in the halls, in the lunchroom, and even sometimes in the classroom. However, there are appropriate times to use your phone and inappropriate times. Think of a green light, yellow light, red light situation. Green light means it's a time when you can have your phone out, listen to music, maybe quickly check a text, post something, maybe a Snapchat or a selfie. A yellow light means that you can maybe glance at it. You don't really have it in your hand, but you can glance at it. It's there, but you don't pay too much attention to it, and you for sure do not pick it up, and that would be when you have a yellow light. A red light means you should not be interacting with your device. If a teacher warns you to not be using your technology and you ignore it, we can take away the technology. Don't let this be you. One of the things that's really important is if we know who's here in the building. It's very important that you have your ID and the teacher ID if you want to be out in the hallway, so you need to bring your ID every day. Hey, you two, do you guys have your IDs to be in the hallway?
I have my ID and the teacher's ID.
Very good job, you should be out here. How about you? Hey, wait! One of the biggest problems in our schools today, tardies. Kids not showing up on time. Now I understand if it happens once or twice, but when you start accumulating tardies, you can end up getting things like lunch detention, Wednesday night school after school where you have to stay here, in-school suspensions, out-of-school suspensions, and you could lose your parking spot. Please try everything you can not to be habitually tardy. I do want to show you, this is our ISS room. It's right across from the lunchroom. And if you get assigned a lunch detention, you will eat it in here during your lunch period instead of being celebrating with friends. Please don't be tardy. Please avoid getting in trouble. Dr. Plowman here with a few final words. A reminder that we're here to help. We're not going to accept any type of bullying, harassment, online bullying. If you're on social media and you're causing problems for others, it's disrupting our school environment, we're going to get involved in it. Please treat others with respect. Let's have a great school year. A reminder that if you park in the green lot, that you have to move your vehicle immediately after school. That's another public service announcement. Let's have a great year. It's a great day to be Eagles. Let's be elite.